Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Breaking 101, and welcome to the other side of my living room. I decided to switch around the camera because turns out the lighting's a lot better this direction. So, today we have a pretty fun class ahead of us. We're going to be focusing in on one of the most foundational moves in breaking. I think a lot of people consider it the very first move somebody should learn. From spending time teaching people, I think some of the moves we learned before are a little uh, more beginner friendly. So those are some of the moves that I teach before I get to this specific move, and that is the sixth step. So some moves that we have gotten to go over in this class include we've been able to go over the CC, um, and this is all floor work based that I'm about to cover. We went over the CC, we went over some in and outs, we went over some the three step, and then we also did variations of those three. So today we're going to be going over the sixth step. Um, with that being said, we're still going to review the three step, and we're going to try and combine three step, six step. So some real quick concepts of as far as like moves that are concerned that I want to cover in this class. We're going to hopefully throughout time span cover one step, two step, three step, six step, and 12 step. And with just those plus some CCs and outs, you can have a really strong arsenal to help your floor work out. So we're slowly getting through some of the moves that are fun to encounter in a Breaking 101 class. And yeah, as always, feel free to ask questions throughout. That's what we're here for. And we're going to go ahead and start with our warm up. Last time I got a request to make the warm up a little more friendly depending on how much experience you have. So I'm going to just be showing two variations of the sissy squats that we're starting off with. And so I haven't been calling them sissy squats, but that's what they're called in the calisthenic world. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start off with the warm up, same warm up as usual, and let's take it away. As always, let me know if you guys have questions. Let me move this up a little. All right, step one. So we've been doing squats here, where we're coming down, heels as low as we can, and coming onto the tips of our toes. That's a little much on the knees if you're newer to breaking, so you can just replace it with a classic squat. 5 seconds on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back up. Or you can enter what we've been doing before, the sissy squat, or a beginner sissy squat variation, where we're coming onto the toes and coming down. Going for 10 reps here. So on the way up, I don't mind if we explode up. Just down, we're going 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 reps. My bad. I was just counting as on rhythm. 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 reps. All right, great. So next up is going to be crisscross to come down to the floor. At this point, if you've been doing these the whole time in our warm-ups, they might be feeling a little more crisp, which is great. That's what the repetitions are about. So we go criss, cross, coming down. That's 1. So my legs are crisscross, and I'm just letting my body turn as is expected. And that's 2, coming into a crouch position. You want to be on your toes at the end, right? I don't want, it's going to be easy to come onto the side of the heel, which is okay, but to really keep yourself like limber, we're coming onto ball of toes. Back up. That's 2 reps. We're going for 10 total. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, other way. So whichever leg was forward, you're switching so that the other leg is forward. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 10, 10, 10. Repeating that one more time. Coming to the first. Again, if you want the squat, you can do the squat. Otherwise, we're coming into sissy squat variations. 5 seconds on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 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 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Last one. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Alright. That's 10 reps. Now we're doing crisscross down. Just like we did before. Chris, ready? Coming down. 1. And back down. 2.
What is this like? Set the last
Back down.
Create a chemical compound.
3.
Cool. Please speak English.
4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Alright, other way. 10 reps. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Whoops. Lost my balance. 7. 3 more. 8.
Check you later, dudes.
9. Last one. 10. Alright. There you have it. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. So that's a great way to warm up the lower extremities, our legs. We're now moving into the upper, getting our wrist warm up going. Alright. So for some of you guys, this might be familiar. Try and tune in and get a little cleaner on the cueing. So what that means is while we're going through this, honing in on whatever you might have missed the first couple times you've done it. So the cues are, turn the elbows back, thumbs are up, spread the fingers, and we're coming onto the knuckle, just like that. Make sure your weight is over your body. That might be really hard. A cheating way is a lot of people bring their weight back. I want your weight over your body, and if that's too hard, bring the knees closer. But we want to practice the good form of really strengthening our wrists. This isn't supposed to be, just to do it just like for no purpose. There is a purpose. We're trying to get bulletproof wrists here. So let's do perfect form, right? Spread the fingers, thumbs are off the ground, elbows back, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, lean forward, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next one, opposite side push-ups. Again, bring your knees closer if this is hard. Twice the size of your shoulders. We're coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up. Lock the elbows, and I want you to turn them back. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Good. Now finger push-ups. 10 reps. So it's just like the first ones we did. You lean forward, turn the elbows back. But this time we're going to tent the hands. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. 10, 10, 10. One more round. So staying right where your hands are, lean forward. We're going 10 reps with the first one. Control the weight down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then opposite side of push-ups, 10 reps we go. 1, to the top. 2, to the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And then last off, finger push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, leaning forward, 10. Good. All right. We are finished with our warm-up here. Now we're going to be going into the next portion, which is us actually going through the 6th step. So, 6th step involves 6 steps to it. With that being said, please slow me down if you guys have questions. That is the best way we're going to really facilitate, how we can get the best learning experience out of this. So throw it in the comments. Let me know what you guys are doing. How do we start? We're going to start with us in a almost like a push-up position like we had talked about with the 3-step. However, my legs are spread, and I'm going to keep my knees bent. And here I am, just like this. So I'm here, and we're going to do step 1 of 6 steps. Step 1, for me, it's my right leg, and we're going to learn both ways. My right leg is the one we're going to start with. We're going to put the right leg through, and left hand comes up. Boom. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm kicking through. So watch me one more time. 1. Okay, let's show that from the side. 1. Good. So that's the first step, is you kick through. Next step. So step 1, kick through. Second step, the foot that hasn't kicked through yet is going to now kick next behind the knee that already has kicked through. So if you watch, it looks like this. Boom. Look how it's coming behind. I feel like my pants are so baggy you can't even see. So that I'm here. 2. Okay? Let's show that from the side. 1, 2. And one more time. 1, 2. And one more time. 1, 2. Reverse, reverse. Alright. I'm only going to show 3 steps, and then we're going to reverse those 3 steps over and over. Okay? That way we really can just slowly break down the 6th step and get into it nice and slow. 3rd step. Okay. So, step 1 is kick through. Step 2, kick the back of the first knee. Step 3, this is my right leg for me. I don't know which leg it is for you. But if you're starting with the right leg, this is the right leg that's forward. We're going to spin it forward to come into our base position on the balls of our toes in a deep squat. Okay, that's 3 steps. So, let's try it again. I'll show the same view and then I'll show a different view. And then we're going to rep those 3 steps out. So, we have 1, 2, and then the foot circles around 3. And at this point, no hands needed. Okay? Then we're going to reverse it. Same hand comes down. Leg is going to kick back over, back, back. Okay? One of my coaches, he says, if you can reverse it, you can master it. Right? And that's one of the things that we're going to really hone in on while we learn this 6th step is we're going to learn it both ways because we want to be able to reverse it, master it, reverse it, master it. Okay? So, let's go ahead. We're going right through it again. This time, let's try it together. Or actually, let me show it from one more view. I didn't show that yet. But definitely try it with me. So, step 1, kick through. Step 2, kick the back of the knee. Step 3, circle it around. Just like that. And here we are. Okay. So, with that being said, let's try a few sets of that together. Why don't we go for 5 and we'll take a break. We won't do timers today. We're just going to do 5 and take a break. So, I'm coming up and we're going to kick through. 1, 2, 3. Let's actually only do 3 because the reversing is tough. Same hand comes down. As I bring it around, I'm really bringing it around. Do you see how straight my leg is? That's how you're going to make it look cool. Don't just go like this. Right? That looks kind of, it doesn't just look that cool. So I bring it around, over. From here, this guy comes back, and I'm back to that first step. Boom. And here I am. 3 step. Or sorry, the beginning of the 6th step. Let's try it again. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. And then in reverse. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. And reverse. 1, 2, 3. Good. How'd that feel? I'm hoping it feels okay because we're now going to try the other side. 3 reps. So, the goal here, rep, 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 rep. Because a clean looking 6 step, it's going to take a little bit of time. But guess what the fastest way there is? Reps. So, let's go ahead. We're going to try the other side. So I had my right leg kick through. I would suggest this use the exact same ones that I'm using. So let's try this time the left leg to kick through. So I'm in my base position. Left leg is about to kick through. 1. So my left leg kicks through. Then my right leg kicks my left leg. 2. Then from here, 3 with the sweep around. Just as so. Okay? Let's try that again in reverse. So now, keep that left hand down just like you did before. We're coming around. 1, 2, 3. All right, and let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. That was unnecessarily fast. My bad. I get excited. Let me back up. Okay, and then coming backwards, coming around. 1, 2, 3. Good. One more time through. 1, 2, 3. Last time, coming back. 1, 2, 3. Good. So, you know what's the most exciting about everything we just did? Is that we actually covered the whole 6 steps. Because the first 3 steps is what we just did, and the second 3 steps is doing the reverse of what you just did, and that's why it's called 6 steps. 3 plus 3, 6, right? So, let's go ahead and bring it all together. And then just know that we're still going to practice a few more times it broken up and get that cleaner, and then we'll bring it back together again. So, 6 step. So we're going to start off with our right foot kicking through. I'm coming into my base position. We're going 1, right? Just like we did before. 2, leg kicks behind. 3. So now we have the other 3 steps. See how my right hand is down? It might look like left for you guys. So this hand is going to switch, and now this hand comes down. Okay? With that being said, now the other leg comes around, the one that's on the same side as the hand is down. It comes around and kicks over. Look familiar? It looks like we're just reversing what we learned. So now that's step 4. Kick it back, step 5. Kick it back, step 6. Hopefully I didn't lose anybody there. That's okay. We're going to do that 2 more times through with this direction, then 2 more times or 3 times through the opposite direction. All right, let's go ahead. Try it again. All right, ready? Right foot through. 1. Left foot behind kicks. 2. And coming around. 3. And then back. 4. Coming back. 5. Last one. 6. One more time through. 1. 2. Glide it out. 3. Glide it out. 4. Take it back. 5. Take it back. 6. Good. So that's the 6th step. Maybe some of you guys are watching my hands. My hands switch up all the time, just depending on if the move needs leverage or not. 3 hand grips that I show. One is complete palm to the ground. That is the safest. Requires the least amount of strength. However, it won't give you that up feeling. The second one, that is a great way to give you that up feeling and requires a little less strength, is the bridge. I particularly just didn't learn it this way, so I don't really use the bridge much, but it is a fantastic way, and I sometimes am revisiting my foundation, bringing this one in. The one that I learned was fingertips, so I do a lot of my breaking here on my fingertips. It is like a little more risky, because if you don't build up slowly with either of these bridging or the fingertips, you can kind of damage some of the structures, especially when you're doing high impact moves and I'm switching. Even to this day, I sometimes jam my thumb just by the speed and the lack of control in the situation. All right, with all that being said, pick the hand grip that works for you. We're going to do 3 reps the opposite way. Left leg going through first, okay? All right, so here we go with the kick through. 1, 2, coming around. 3, switch hands. 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2. All the way around. 3. Other hand. 4, 5, 6. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I just did the hand switch automatically. Last one. 5, 6. There we go. 3 reps total. Anybody have any questions? Does that feel okay? Does it feel like we're boogieing? Are we all on the same page? I hope so. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat right here. So let's go ahead and we're going to look at the 6th step, and we're just going to once again do a few drills by getting those 3 steps cleaner and cleaner. And that's just going to be a fantastic drill for you. It's something that I still work on because it'll help you not become so robotic where every time you do the 6th step, you're just doing it completely over and over in circles. Like you'll get the chance to sometimes decide, I don't want to finish it. I want to go backwards. I don't want to finish it. I can go backwards. And that'll just give you a lot more flexibility in the movement. So let's do 3-step. And we're going to do, 6 step with the first 3 moves in it. Let's do the 6 step with the first 3 moves back to back. And let's get 5 reps, I'll say, this time around. Okay? Let's check it out. So here I am. I'm kicking this leg through. That's my right leg. You guys can choose. 1, 2, 3. Now backwards. Keep that same hand down. Keep it down because we're going just backwards with that leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And last one. 1, 2. Sorry, one more after this. This is the last one. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Woo! Take a small break. We'll do 5 on the other side. Yeah, and so with all these moves, you'll start to notice that they carry a lot of similar shapes in them. And that's why it's so helpful to have a good foundation in these movement patterns, because then when you want to learn some unique flavors in floor work, you'll really have a set level of movement so that when somebody shows you something, you're like, oh, that's part of the 6th step, I know that. That's part of the 3 step, I felt that movement before. Like you'll just have like bits and pieces of the puzzle as your foundation to learn any pattern moving forward. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have been enjoying the classes so far. And as always, I'm open to feedback because we're really just trying to make it the best class for you guys. So let's go ahead and try that again. We're doing the opposite side this time, 5 total reps. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 more times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, one of the key common things that people mistake when they're first trying to learn the 6th step is that they find themselves doing things that get them off balance. So the commonality is that the hips are too low. So when I'm doing this movement, look how high my hips are. It's like, boom, there's a lot of height here. I'm not down here, right? Get the hips up. Boom, look how high my hips are. 3, and then this is where I come into my base position for 3. But I'm not, you can see like if somebody gets their hips too low and they're in this squat, I love this squat. I teach a lot of classes in this squat, but it is not the squat for breaking because you're gonna not be fast enough to explode. You know, like if somebody asks you to do a movement, you're gonna be like, ugh, and then you're up here, and then you can explode. But if you're here, you're like, boom. You know, you can move fast. You're on the ball of your feet, ready to explode. So, we did 5 on each side. Great. Let's go ahead and do this time 5, but we're gonna complete the 6th step. Okay, let's take a small break, maybe another 30 seconds, and we're gonna do 5 total. Shake it out in the wrist, feel good, give yourself some circles, give yourself some counter circles, a little bit of magic here. All right, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and do it one more time. We're going 5 times, completely through. At this point, instead of saying right foot first, left foot first, it's worth just saying clockwise or counterclockwise. A lot of breakers, just out of the love for trying to get good fast, learn all their movements one-dimensional. So they'll learn like clockwise 3-step, clockwise 6-step, clockwise this, clockwise flare, clockwise windmills. And it's something that I think is considered a really bad part of breaking practice, and it's something that I think leads to so much injury, is that we're constantly just learning the movements one-dimensionally, and it's really going to limit your flavor too, right? So with that being said, let's try to keep the options both dimensions. That way, that one, we're going to reduce our injury risk, and 2, whenever you want to access more flavor in your breaking, you'll have an arsenal that lets you go either way. You're not like limited by it. So it's gonna take more time, but man, the fruit is totally worth your time. So let's go ahead. 5 reps of the 6th step. We're gonna go clockwise first. You can go counterclockwise if that's easier for you to follow in the video, but we're just gonna switch right after. So let's go ahead. Stepping one leg through. 1, 2, around 3. Remember, we're going to do the hand switch. And hit. 4, 5, 6. Same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. How did it feel? Let me check the comments. All right. Everyone's looking good so far, I suppose. Let me know if you guys have questions. Key here is hips high. That is the absolute key here. Okay. So take a small break, and then we're gonna do all of it the opposite way. That was my brother. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? For me, it's counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, all the way around, 4, 5, 6. Let me back up so you can see the whole movement. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 5 reps left. 5 reps right. Good job. That's how we really want to drill anything, is both ways. I think asymmetry is the fastest way to get injured. That's what we've been seeing in research, and that's what we're also seeing in training in general for different types of sports. Even now they're making baseball players practice the opposite side pitching just to get both of the mechanics down. Obviously game day they're going to pick the side that's better for them, but a lot of PT, a lot of good movement science is now focusing in on do it both ways. So, hopefully that's a good tip for anybody who's a climber as well, is when you're practicing climbing, you're usually going to have a stronger side. So things like tension boards are really nice because they let you start practicing both ways, moon boards, and also just having supplementary training to make sure that you're doing symmetrical work, because it's really hard in a dynamic sport to try and calculate symmetry. So that has to come from the training. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to now actually review the 3-step, and then we're going to bring the 6-step and the 3-step together so that you can start seamlessly going between them. So the 3-step, hopefully this is a review because you guys have been here before, but if you're new, welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and go through the 3-step. What is the 3-step? We have one leg out, just like that, and then we're going to switch legs. So we go 1. Okay? So again, notice that I'm on my side so that my hips are over my heels. I have one leg out, and same hand is down as the leg is out, and then we're going to switch. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and do that, and then bring it all together. So we have this switch. From here, both hands onto the side that the leg is long, and you're going to kick back into that push-up position. 2. So that was 1. Now we're at 2. From here, the 3rd step is to bring it back to your initial position. For me, my right leg is out, so we're going to come right back to the right leg is out, but facing the back of the room. And 3. Was that something that was clear? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and show it from the side. So I'm here. This is 1. Both hands on the opposite. 2. Right leg is going to kick through for me because that's the first leg that was up. 3. And here we are, 3-step. Good. Let's go ahead and we're going to do 1, 2, 3 again from this position. 1. Both hands to the side. 2. And then right leg kicks through. 3. That's tough if it's your first time. If you're getting the chance to do it often with us, then that's fantastic because that means you're seeing some improvement. So some people might be asking, why is this so hard? Anything is all based off the ratio of the time we've put in. So I am trying to learn how to juggle a soccer ball these days, and sometimes I get frustrated and I go, why is this so hard? Because I'm about 4 months in and the progress is pretty minimal in my foot-eye coordination training. However, everything always comes back to the question of, well, how many hours have you put in? How many hours have you put in? So that's the question I'm going to ask you guys as you begin your training in anything, is like being honest of how many hours have I put in compared to somebody who's very good at this. And if we ask those questions, there's a good chance you'll just know that with time you'll get it, right? So let's keep the same leg out that we're starting with. We're going to do 5 reps completely through, nice and slow. 1. Sorry, that's 1. 1. Both hands to the long side. 2. And then kick through. 3. That's one set. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 sets. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3. And that is 5 reps. All right. Let's go ahead and do the other side, because wouldn't I be a hypocrite if we didn't? All right, so the other side. This time we're going to start with this leg out. Okay, for me that's my left. Same hand as the leg is long is down. And we're going to come and switch, do a little switch. Notice how close my hand is to my hip. I don't want my hand out here. That's way too much, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess like distance from the base of support. So you want to be right next to the base of support. And let's go ahead. We're going to do the first step with the switch. 1. Make sure again your hips are over. Both hands come to the opposite side. 2. And then back to the back of the row. 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. 3 more reps. 1, 2, 3. 2 more reps. 1, 2, 3. Final reps. 1, 2, and last one. 3. All right. Crazy, 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 man. Whew. All right, so that is 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. Let's go ahead now and bring it back to the 6th step and deciding how we want to transition to the 3rd step. So whenever you want to work on transitional work, it's nice to find a move that they have in common or a shape that looks really similar that you can then easily transition. Can you guys guess what shape it is? If this was Torah, we could like show options and like with the mouse you can click on it. But it's not, so we're gonna have to just show it. So I'll give maybe 5 more seconds to let everyone take their guesses in. And survey says the move that they have in common is this one, where we're in the push-up position. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to switch what move we're going to be doing. So what we're going to do is a 6-step all the way around until we get to that base position. Then we're going to do a 3-step, a second 3-step, and then a 6-step. And that'll be the whole sequence. So we're going to go 6, 3, 3, 6. Sound good? Sound like a plan? Do you guys remember the 6th step? It's okay if you don't. This all took me a while too. Right. So let me make sure we have no comments. Great. All right. So let's go ahead and try that together. Coming on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going right into 3-step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 6-step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. As my teacher always told me, you must earn speed, right? So take your time with it. We're going to run through that sequence a couple more times Um, and let's do one more time the exact same sequence, doing the exact same direction. Notice that the moves were all going at this point for me clockwise. So I did my 6-step clockwise, then I did a 3-step clockwise, then I did a 6-step clockwise. That's a great way to practice, but eventually it's nice because to not look so, what's the word I'm looking for? In routine. We want to be able to break routine. So 6-step would be nice to go one direction and then randomly do the 3-step, the opposite, then do a 6-step, the opposite, and throw in the flavor. However, in today's class, I think it's best if we just stick to one concept. All right, so 6, 3, 3, 6. And let's go ahead. We're going to do the same direction as last time and go from there. You guys ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3-step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6-step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. How's it feeling? That's our second round of that combo on this side. Let's do one last round on that side, and then we'll do 3 rounds of that combo on the opposite. Okay? If you haven't already, go ahead and get some water, because we're coming near about 7 more minutes we're going to spend together on this, and then we'll come straight into cool down. Alright, you guys ready? Let's do it again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Good. And just when we think we're getting it, now we gotta flip the script and do it the opposite way and confuse our brain, who's been working so hard for us to get this down. Okay? All right, let's go ahead. Let's get right into this other side. We're gonna go a little slower our first rep so that we can feel it. Second rep a little faster, and then third time through, we're going to get some good music behind it, so that we can maybe see what it's like to do it with music. Okay? All right. So for me, this is going to be counterclockwise. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One last time. 6-step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. All right, guys. Take a small break. We're coming right back into it. As always, feel free to throw in some questions. All right, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and head into the second set. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 6 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Last time through. This time, let's go ahead and add some music. Alright, you guys ready? So this is the rhythm speed we're gonna go with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? It's pretty fast. So that's okay if you get a little tripped up. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that super hard? That was probably pretty hard. At least it was even for me when I first started. But that's okay. That's just kind of an understanding of how this process is gonna look. Is get the reps in. Maybe if you can't, I would totally just practice a 6-step 5 times a day, both ways, and it's something that really comes in handy and a lot of people use as some of the foundational moves in breaking. So let's go ahead and real quick just kind of go through how you can enter it from standing. I'm only going to show the basic way just because how short on time we are, but we'll go through like more fun and dynamic ways to do it. So the basic way is like we practice in other classes, we go through our top rock. Let me back this up so that we can see. So I'm going through my top rock, right? I got that thing going, 1, boom. And then once I finish, I go hit, down. And I'm down here. And at this point, I bring one hand down and I start with a 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. And then I'm all in position. So, if you haven't learned any top rock, all I want you to do is step out, just like that. Step out, step out. So we're here, and we're going boom, 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 and then coming down, down. From here, pick whatever hand you feel is comfortable. If your right hand is down like mine, that means left leg is coming around. And then we switch hands, that. Okay? Let's try that a couple more times. Boom. And down. Boom. Just like that. Okay? Let's do that one last time. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool. Please speak English.
And down. Boom. Now we're here to start the combo. So that's how you can go ahead and get down to the floor. How can you get back up? You just finish the sequence, right? If we're here, we go 1, 2, 3, and I'm in position to stand up. Okay? So let's go ahead, just to wrap it all up and feel some of this that we've learned. What we're going to do is just do that little top rock step, boom, 2, 3, and then 4, I come down, and I'm going to come around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stand up, and then I'm back into top rock, okay? So, let's try that together one time. So just 4 steps to top rock, do a 6-step, stand up. All right, nice and slow. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up. back out, back out. All right, so that is it for today's class. So hopefully that was a little bit of juice for your day and you got the chance to really get boogie with it. Let's go ahead and come into a cool down. So coming to our feet, inhaling, we're going to bring the arms up and around. Up and around. Moving slowly as we exhale down. And again, inhale. Exhale down. And last one, inhale. Exhale down, bending at knees and hips as we come down to the ground. Finding the hands, walking the feet back, coming into a down dog. Maybe this is your first down dog. So we really want to make sure that our spine is straight, hips are up, lifted, pulling the belly in. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, forward and across. Undoing that back leg and coming deep into the position. Each breath deeper than the last. Hands coming back underneath shoulders, pushing ourselves up. Back into down dog, other side. Coming forward. And down. Breathing here. Hands coming back underneath shoulders, pushing ourselves up into down dog. Slowly walking the feet forward. Inhale, arms come up together. Exhaling down. Thank you guys for coming to today's class. As always, I'm very appreciative and I just get the chance to enjoy teaching foundation because it's something that never gets old. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's class, and if there's any questions as far as things that we can do better for next time, please do let me know. I just realized my laptop's at 5%. And I just saw your message of that was fast. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna put my Venmo in, hopefully before my battery dies. Okay. Yeah, so totally was fast. Just to answer that, breaking is very fast. You guys should check out some stuff, and check out what is going on in the breaking scene. You can just type in Red Bull BC1 breaking, and you'll see that they move very, very fast. And you have to remind me of your name because I know it's not the name that's listed here. So I'll know next time for sure. Is it? I'm not even gonna guess. But yeah, thank you guys again for coming. And yeah, type in Red Bull BC1. Feel free to DM Tufas, or you can find me on Instagram at Movement with Noor. So movement with and then Noor. And just you can DM me, and I'll be sure to shoot all sorts of fun tutorials, videos that you can keep going with practicing. I'm also talking to Tufas sometime soon about Cleo, nice, and Jessica, the mom. Cleo and Jessica, that's so fun. Um, yeah, I'm also looking to get some more classes going with Tufas. They requested that I jump into different categories of movement. I'm a physical therapist trained, and breaking's one of my foundations of movement. However, I spent a lot of time studying acrobatics, yoga, acro yoga, and just different other realms of movement. So I'm thinking of creating a movement foundations class where we're gonna get to go through hanging and strength training, um, or I might develop a hip mobility class so we can really open up our hips for people who have no equipment at home. It's all on my mind. All I'm saying is be on the lookout as we start continuing this discussion and maybe build another type of fun class that will be much more geared towards climbing and really climbing specific movement. While this class is a great supplementary tool to help with injury prevention, because when it comes to injury prevention, the biggest thing that they suggest is cross training, doing different types of movement. So breakers should go climbing, and climbing or climbers should go and do some breaking. As always, grateful for you all, and thanks, Cleo and Jessica, for coming by. Feel free to Venmo Harnoor-Singh-1. That's the Venmo account that we split up the profits every class uh, for between Tufas and I, and it's just to help encourage movement throughout. So grateful, grateful, grateful. Thank you guys, and I will see you soon.